This is the MMA Commie here, and I'm about to give you my card predictions for the UFC Fight Night Denver card. NAMAJUNAS versus Cortez. Let's start with the early prelims. Evan Elder versus Darius Flowers. Uh, Elder, Elder is not bad. Darius does have let's say, more rocky record, but they are both coming from losses. I believe these guys could maybe headbutt each other and just knock each other out. Give the fans a favor because no one wants to see this too. Let's be honest. This is the early prelims. Who the fuck cares? Uh, you wanna put your money somewhere? Put it on Elder. He's not shit, and Darius is. I will say that at least Elder is just bad, while Flowers is shit. Let's fight Just Fremd versus Andrei Petrovsky. I'm gonna go with Petrovsky. Gonna go with my fellow communist. He just seems like a more complete, more rounded fighter than Fremd. I'm not saying that Fremd is bad. He has had his moments, but I just feel like it's Petrovsky's time right now. You know, that Russian power. Just build it for me. That's fact. Luana Santos versus Marija Agapova. Luana Santos is going to win, definitely, easily, because Marija Agapova is a white woman from Kazakhstan who no one knows who she is. And Luana Santos is an actual fighter from Brazil who has like a half decent record. 7-1, not bad. She also has the weight advantage. She's fatter. Ah, that sounds mean, but it is an important thing in MMA, especially in women's MMA where everyone is so thin. I'm gonna go with Luana Santos for this one. Next fight, black on black violence. Montel Jackson versus Damon Blackshear. This is going to be an interesting fight, I would say, but I am gonna go with Jackson for this one. If you are interested in how I think each fight is going to it's going to go, I'm gonna say that first one, decision, third round. Second one, I'm gonna go with knockout on first round by Petrovsky. And this one, the Brazilian woman versus the white woman, is going to be, I would say, second round rear naked choke for the Brazilian. Next fight, Jasmine Jasudavicius versus Fatima Klein. I'm gonna go with Fatima Klein for this one. Who the fuck is going to bet on a Canadian woman? Look, woman MMA is like, I know that when a fighter is defeated, is undefeated. I mean, they don't have really. They have like decisions on their record. That usually means that when they get into the actual spotlight, like an UFC fight night, they're going to lose because they've been fighting fucking cans and soccer moms. But in this case, I just feel like Jasmine is shit. She's number 15 on the flyweight state of your division, mate. I believe that this will be a time for Fatima to prove that she does have something, but it's still probably going to go to decision for Fatima. Last fight of the prelims, Joshua Ban versus Charles Johnson. I'm gonna go with Joshua Ban. He seems a little bit more complete, almost in every aspect, than uh, dear old Charles Johnson here. Uh, less losses, just like less rich, but lighter, quicker, just more victories by knockout, just more like overall. I would say he's just better at striking, better at grappling, better at everything that George Johnson, just by a little bit though. So I'm gonna go with this is a fight night. We know that fight nights mostly go to decision. So this one is going to go to another decision. Uh, I would say that Shoshaman is going to win this one. Next fight, Abdul Razak Al Hassan versus Cody Brundage. I feel like Cody is done. Like I know that he's our right, you know. He has had good showings, we all know that. And we all kinda like Cody a little bit. And he does have the height advantage in this one, but he's also fat in this one. And Abdul Razak Hassan is built like a fucking brick house. Shit brick house. And I would say that it's going to go by second round TKO for Abdul Razak. Sorry, Cody, but I just feel like you have not been showing me anything that interests me lately. So I'm gonna go with Abdul. Next fight, Julian Orosa versus Christian Rodriguez. This Julian Orosa is a old, blobby, kind of boring looking man. He, it's kind of hard for when you have to do like predictions within two unknowns. Maybe people know Julian Rosa, maybe people know Christian Rodriguez, maybe like hardcore MMA guru, just fucking watching every single card with like yelling at the TV. Maybe you can do something if you're in that situation. I don't know. I I watch every fight night, but I don't watch. I don't sit and watch the fucking regional fights of this fucking guys that can pay like 10 pennies. Being said that, I do feel like Christian Rodriguez is going to win this one. Just better record, not an old man, not a boring man like La Rosa. I'm gonna go by decision uh, for Christian Rodriguez. Next fight, Gabriel Bonfim versus Angelusa. Now, Angelusa, if you don't know who he is, he's kind of like a bootleg Joe Romero. They have nearly the same build. And he's also pretty good, I would say. 10-3, a lot of knockout victories, a lot of submission victories on the first. I see future for him, you know. While Bonfim, he is definitely better at the grappling, like a lot better at the grappling. I'm still gonna go with Angelosa. I'm gonna go by first round knockout. I believe this guy, you know, he's cooking. Let him cook. Let's fight. Rudover versus Gene Silva. I'm gonna go with Dover. I believe that while Gene Silva maybe is more built, I just think that this type of like knockout goers and just like another reckless fighters, they usually find their match in a boring man. And the boring man right now is going to be Rudover, who's going to be by decision, maybe even split decision if you want to bet on that. Uh, yeah, this is going to be a boring fight, and Rudover is just going to cancel everything Gene Silva has. Next fight, Santiago Ponzinovio versus Muslim Salikov. I'm gonna go with Santiago Ponzinovio here. I feel like he's the future man. He's gonna win by first round KO, like that. Argentina is really underrated as a country on the UFC, and I believe that Santiago Ponzinovio is gonna prove that that country has a lot more to give. We have Elin Perez, him, and the other guy that I don't remember his name. Don't don't just kind of let the fact that the other guy is Muslim and you know a Muslim named Muslim, Allah gives him powers. We all know that Islam is good, but the fact that Islam is good doesn't mean that all Muslim Russians are going to be undefeatable. They are more likely to be defeated, especially because they have the weight of the war on their shoulders. Uh, I believe that this little guy is gonna get killed. by Santiago Bonsinovio. What a chat. Let's fight Rose Namajunas versus Tracy Cortez, the main event. This is going to be Jesus Christ. This is going to be a decision for Rose. Uh, has been cooking bullshit since she came back. Let's be honest, and she just became a boring fighter. She's very boring lately. She had decisions before. Now she's a decision machine. I feel. At the female Bilal Muhammad, if you may. And I believe that this is going to be another decision win by Namajunas. Maybe she can prove me wrong. Maybe Tog Rose can make a comeback. I highly doubt it. She's definitely been fighting safer than ever lately. So yeah, I believe that this is all. Good luck with everyone's prediction and bets. I hope I got some right. I probably will not get all of them right, but hopefully we can get this final over and then get into some actual more interesting events. Uh, have a good day.